Hello, welcome. It's a cold Thursday evening in Sussex, but we're managing all right. I've got the heater buzzing away behind me, and I've got Keith. Oh,
Yeah, I.
oh, it's all
Oh,
right.
stop messing about, Andy.
No, remove came up over the top of you, and I thought, oh God, did I click that? Hey
Yeah,
ho.
you'll have to forgive him, everyone. He's having a senile moment.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm pushing on a bit, you know. So, uh,
Uh,
so here we are, all raring to go again. So it's been a very interesting, cold but very sunny day today. It's been a lovely day, in fact, in Sussex. So that's the weather forecast done, and well, glad to see all these people coming in. I'll
mhm.
put Keith back in the background because he said hello to you. Well, if he hasn't, he should have done.
Hide me.
And
Yeah, I'll go through and say hi in a minute to them all.
thank you. Yep. And then I'll just show you the piece of timber that you've seen a picture of anyway. Let's see. I think it was that one we were going to use. Yeah, that's the one. There it is. It's a piece of oak, as far as I can tell. But yes, it is. It's got a
Definitely
bit of
oak.
bark there that's going to fall off before too long. Probably fly across the room, but we won't worry about it. Oh no, it's gone. That's that one gone. So and there's a bit of a split there, but that bit we're pretty much gone by the time we've finished. And I'm hoping to make a bowl with a bit of a lip, a bit of a rim, probably about an inch wide, just to do something with a bit of shape to it. It's a bit of interest. So, without further ado, Keith can tell me who's in, and I'll make a start.
Without further ado, good evening, everybody. Welcome, like Andy says, to a really cold West Sussex, but we're in the warm. So the first one in, as far as I can see, is Chris Charlton. And then we've got Mike Yu. And then we've got me, Barry Chitty, Tony Smith, Peter Cochran, Paul Heighton, James Rawford, going down the list, Malcolm Douglas, Brian at Hartwood, Turning,
Hello, Brian.
Alison's in, Alison
Oh, she's got it
Heath,
working then.
yeah. Paul Heighton, I'm not sure whether I mentioned you, but you've got a second mention if I didn't. Woodworm Paul and Neil M. That is the last of the participants that I can see. If I've missed anyone, put your name in again and go, oi. And if you've got a question for Andy or myself to try and answer, put it in with a couple of question marks and we will do our best.
This is a bit uneven in weight, so I'm going to try and get it to a bit nearer around, which might help me get the speed up a bit.
I would have taken the corner off because it's coming off anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to do that in a minute. I just want to be able to spin it a bit quicker. It's shaking the lathe if I do. But this will help it.
This is a piece of oak. It's got a little bit of history behind it. It originated down at Arundel Castle. It's not a specifically exotic piece of wood. It's been laying around in the museum for several years, and it was one of the first bits that was cut on the newly refurbished horizontal saw that we have down in the wood yard.
Oh, right, okay.
For those that don't know what a horizontal saw is, if you either go over onto the Amberley website or you listen to me, I'll give you a quick talk through. The saw blade runs horizontal and is static in that it only moves backwards and forwards, and the wood is winched through the saw blade. And that's all driven by an old single pot donkey engine on belts and long bits of timber. Quite an interesting piece. So that's the rough history of it. It was cut and it's been drying. I've had it home since just before lockdown. I've turned a piece of it and it didn't seem to want to move, so Andy's going to try and do the same with his piece. That's the history of the wood, gents.
Did you say where it came from?
Yeah, Arundel Castle, or the grounds of
sorry,
Arundel Castle.
You said that. Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, the grounds of Arundel Castle. Several years ago, and like I say, it's been laying in the woodyard down at the museum for a good few many years as well. So it's picked up a bit of spalt, bit of rot. And it looks like Douglas Mungham's joined us, and
Hello,
Andrew Wyvie Woodshed's joined us.
Hello, Andrew.
I think Neil M was in just now, but
it's a bit
yeah,
punky round there, but that's a bit on the soft side.
Bit on the soft side.
Yeah, just
have a
word
with Brian. He knows what soft side is. He was playing with some soft elm, I believe it was, this afternoon.
Oh, I saw that was his second bit. Was second go at it, wasn't it?
Yeah, his second attempt at it. Yeah,
that's
second
right. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the first one.
I saw the last few seconds of it, so it wasn't even worth logging on. And Terry's just joined us as well. From TJ
Right.
Turning.
This is going to be a mortise. And I've got the F jaws on, so it's quite a small one. Hello, Terry. Sorry.
Brian's saying that the elm was so soft that he's converted the rest of it to firewood. Nice to turn a little bit. Yeah.
It's an interesting looking piece of timber, though. It looked stunning.
And Mark's joined us, Mark the gentleman.
Hello, Mark.
Good evening to you all.
Right, that's that. Go a bit further there, yeah. Oh, didn't mean to do that. What's that done to it? Oh, that's nice. Beautiful.
Bit of texture.
Yeah, just a bit.
Doug Miller's just joined us.
Sorry?
Doug Miller has just joined us.
Oh, okay. Hello, Doug. That's the sort of shape I want the underneath to be. If you can, yes, you can see that all right, can't you?
Yep.
I've left this a bit thick at the moment. I might just, I don't know, make it a bit thinner. Let me just work out exactly what I can do. Shift this around. Tack it from the end. Establish where the top is going to be. I can do that with that. That's evil. Okay, that's then going to slope that away. Oh, stop it. Oops, cack-handed. That's horrible. What's it bouncing on? Oh, it's just yeah, pulling on the grain, I think.
Well, you're going uphill, aren't you, as well?
I am a bit,
Going-
yeah. I
going
can't
the
do
wrong
much
way.
about that. But anyway, that's established roughly what the rim's going to be like, which is not far from where I wanted it. So, but I've still got to get that rough old bit from inside sorted out, where I had the little catch. It's established what I wanted to establish. So. Has that got rid of that? Nearly. Very, very nearly. Tiny little scratch left. That's right. Soon get rid of that. Should be gone now. Yes. That'll take a bit of sanding out, but it'll go.
Showing the colour off nice anyway now.
It is, yeah. I just want to sharpen up the foot a little bit. It's gone a bit soggy. That's better. And then we'll just put that, take that corner off. That's it. And then tidy up this edge, and then I'll sand it.
Ben Jamin's joined us. Hi, Ben.
Hello, Ben. That's better. That'll go away when I do the other side. Come from the correct direction will make a difference with that. They've got a little bit of stuff I don't like there much, so scrape it. That's better. Much better. Right, that goes in there. Put that up there. Right, do a bit of sanding.
There's an interesting comment in here from Chris Charlton.
Yeah.
Is it me, or does that look like a hospital bowl? Fitting as you are filling in for Scott.
I can't see anything wrong with the hospital bowl.
No.
Very useful things. Right, put the extractor on.
And Lucy's in as well.
Oh, hello,
and
Lucy.
Robin.
And Robin.
And Heather.
Yep. And Heather. Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, we
All
got
together.
the whole family in tonight then.
Whole team there.
Yeah.
They'd be interested in where this timber came from because they were on my team down at Arundel Castle.
All right. Okay.
For many, many years. So, yes, this came from the Arundel estate. This piece of wood. Keith can tell you more than I can, but...
Not really, except that it came from the Arundel estate. And we've had it at the museum for possibly 8-10 years. And it was sawn on the freshly refurbished 3-4 years ago now horizontal saw that we have down there, so that it's been cut and air drying for about 3-4 years. I've had it at home since just before lockdown.
It's certainly pretty dry. I'm waiting to see how this sanding is going. Because the timber's that punky, it could end up mucking about. Let's have a look. It feels as though it's bouncing a bit. Oh, that'll be quite acceptable. That's shaping up nicely. Good.
So you're sanding at a fast enough speed.
Yeah, it's sanding almost too fast. So
yeah. Ben, no. There is still half of the trunk there, which isn't sawn yet. But no, I've basically not got a lot left.
Right, that's that one. I'm waiting for my Abranet to be delivered. So I'm back on the old stuff. It's quite nice to actually go back to it sometimes. I didn't have a problem with it. It just Abranet seems to last a bit longer.
Jennifer's joined us as well. Good evening,
Hello,
Jennifer. She's apologising for being late. Well, you haven't missed a great deal, Jennifer, so you're not that late.
I keep meaning to organise some blanks from her for pens. Do a couple of pens on one of the lives. But I haven't got round to it. Like lots of things, really. Yes, that's certainly taken more off where that sporting is.
Hmm.
I can feel it as it's spinning, but you can't see it, so it's absolutely
It
fine.
doesn't show.
No, and it's a stunning feature, isn't it? So,
Yeah, I know it's a bit late now, but do you want to cover your keyboard?
oh yeah, I suppose it'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Just tip the shavings off it.
Uh-huh.
That's it. As I'm down to my last computer now, so
Yeah. Got to keep it working.
yep. And not only did they hack into it, they changed the password to get into the computer.
Oh, right, yeah.
Swines. So the guy up at Billinghurst was having a real struggle getting into. I assume he's got in now because he hasn't phoned me back. But yes, he was having trouble with it. Right, sanding sealer. Turn this noisy thing off. I know you can't hear it, but I can.
We can't hear it, no.
No. Just for a change, I'm going to use Yorkshire grit.
Exactly, Alison.
What's that?
He has to be told every time.
What's that?
Keyboard.
Oh, keyboard, yeah, every
Well, I
time.
guess that's what she's referring to.
She's quite right. Actually, during the day, I've been covering it up because I'm not using it during the day. It's I've got the other one. Right. Bit of paper.
That's brought out some nice colour. It's really
Yes.
made that oak look
Yes, it has, isn't it?
a bit like wood now.
That's not drying there yet. I was a bit generous with it, I think, but it did. It looked as though it's going to soak it up. So I'll put a bit of extra on. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that's going to come up all right now. Yep, lovely job.
There's
Okay.
an indication here from Mr. Benjamin, specifically for you, I think. He says if you attach the keyboard to the ceiling upside down, it won't get dusty.
That's very true. He's absolutely right. And one day I might try it, but not just now.
No, and Andy's a little bit on the shorter side. Not quite as short as Terry, I don't think, but he might have trouble without a hop up reaching the ceiling.
5'7.5".
It's the half that counts.
Absolutely, it's very important half, that is. I mustn't make the bowl too thin on this because it'll go through on that white bit. I can tell by how much I've sanded off. Just running my paper around there, I can really feel that white bit go past.
You can see it.
So, yeah, just got to be a little bit more careful with that. It's been a real oak day today. I've been on oak all day.
Terry's remarking that he's 5'9".
Oh, he's got 1.5 inches on me then.
Yeah.
So why they keep saying he's so short? Then he's not short.
Yeah.
That's quite tall to me.
Yeah, that's above average.
Yeah.
5'8", I understood was average.
Could be. Could well be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I'm not far short of average. But I was the tallest in my family. I beat me dad and everybody. be recutting this because there's a rough bit in there, but never mind. It won't hurt to have a bit of Yorkshire grit on it. Talk amongst yourselves. It's not riveting stuff. Oh, good.
They are.
It's not riveting stuff, is it?
But we've got to do it.
Yep.
You've got to.
You've got to have it looking lovely.
Yeah.
Feeling lovely.
And Terry's saying it's just his mates are over 6 foot.
Oh, right. Yeah. That doesn't help. Yeah, you picked the wrong friends. Right, let's give it a quick dollop of the old Hampshire Sheen microcrystalline.
Just wood turning by Barry's joined us. Good evening, Barry.
Hello, Barry. Glad to see you along.
Well, you have 29 watching, and you are just shy of half an hour.
29, that's jumped up. That's good. Quite happy with that.
Yes, we're not record breakers, are we, on numbers? But
I don't go for numbers. It's quality. Quality that matters, and we get the quality.
Yeah.
We certainly seem to get a fair degree of loyalty. Same people coming back, which is lovely. You feel as though you're getting to know them, even if you've never met them.
One big family.
You know what they say about families, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't choose your family.
Yeah.
I'm going to finish this off with a cloth because I like cloths. Getting a bit grubby, this one. This is one of Terry's safety cloths.
Oh, right, yeah.
From Chestnut.
You're not doing an Emma then and cutting it up into about 16 pieces?
No. I like it to feel nice and soft in my hands.
Do you get Alison to wash it for you?
No, I don't go that far.
Okay.
Because usually it gets something on it like sanding sealant or whatever.
Doesn't want to come off, does it?
Becomes absolutely useless for anything then. Anyway, that's looking nice and shiny, so...
Yeah, Michael McEwen's just joined us as well.
Hello, Michael. Right, now then, put that over there. Over there, get rid of this.
And Ben's just asking a question. Anyone else signed up for the free Cindy Droser video starting tomorrow, 1 p.m. in the morning?
No. I'm afraid 1 p.m. in the morning would rather put me off.
I haven't seen anything about it, but there you go. But no, I haven't.
Right, that should do that. And now I can tidy up all this lot. I'm going to have to take that faceplate off because there's not enough room there. Oh.
Use a screwdriver. You'll find it's easier.
Screwdriver bit might be better. I was drilling 3mm holes for the wires, for the lights, for the LED lights.
I
miss no men. That's it. Short screws, so I put 6 of them in. And it held, so that's all right. Okay. You can see what it did to the grain.
Yeah. Well, that was with a parting tool, wasn't it?
Oh, it was initially, wasn't it? And then I used it. Yeah, that probably was the parting tool did that. just to get an idea of the thickness of the
Yeah, Martin
the
at
rim.
Woody's Creations has now joined us as well. Good evening to you.
Evening, Martin.
And Ben's put an apology and he said, sorry, you meant 1 a.m. That's better. But I'm still not going to be up at that time of the day.
No. No, I took it to mean that.
Yeah,
I
I
think
took it
I
to
think
mean 1 a.m.
I think I did look at it and decided that I wasn't going to be around at that time of the day. Just get rid of some of these bits that are going to whip me to death.
Lawrence Bagasia's joined us as well.
Hello,
Good evening
Lawrence.
to you.
It's not bad. Yep, that's lovely.
Yeah, it's cleaned up quite well with the chisel
It's
the right way, hasn't it?
Yeah, yes, it says. Yeah, it makes a big difference, doesn't it?
Cool,
And
not much.
I think the bowl can start just there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
There.
there. That's where it is now, anyway. It's too high. I know what I didn't check. And perhaps I should. That's whether my depth gauge is set for this chuck. And I don't want to go through the bottom, but I don't want it to be too thick either. So I will just check it. Pop that on there. Take that out of there. Before I go too far, then it doesn't matter if I upset the. That should be. That's put spot on. Good. It's all right. Worth checking.
It should be the same for F and C jaws.
Yeah, it is. That's what I've just established because that's set up for C. But because I hadn't tried it, I thought it'd be a good idea just to check it because I'd look pretty silly if I went through the bottom of the bowl, wouldn't I?
Possibly.
No, well, I suppose no more silly than I usually look. But right, here we go then.
But seeing as it's a bit punky in the bottom, you're not going to go.
I don't want to go too thin.
Thin as what you normally do. No.
No. It's been much steeper sides than that. That wants a little bit more off there. That's all right. And that's quite nice. That can go a little bit bigger. It can obviously go a fair bit deeper, I think. Oh, not much.
It wasn't the fattest bit of wood.
No, I'll make it a little bit wider for the bowl, narrower on the rim. Just to get the inside to match the outside, really. As near as can be. That's not there yet, but
Andy Green's joined us as well. Good evening, Andy.
Hello, Andy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's still got a fair depth underneath. Yeah, we've still got 20 mil down there. We don't need that much.
Don't forget you've got a mortise in there, though.
Yeah, no, that's taken in because this is set to the this edge of the jaws.
Mm-hmm.
So the gap there
the top,
is actually the amount of
remaining wood. Yeah,
remaining wood. Yeah, so that's why
Douglas,
I like. Sorry,
Douglas has put a question into me. Is there a wood that is just impossible to turn, i.e., stringy, splits easy? The only one I can think of that is basically impossible to turn is balsa.
Yes, it would be. Yeah.
Some of the willows aren't the best for turning. They're very stringy, which is why they use them or willow for cricket bats, because it's got the strength down the grain. Some of the willows turn better than others, but I can't think of
anything with a really stringy grain is going to be difficult to turn and finish.
Yeah, the English willows, the ones that we use for the cricket bats, they're not a favourite to turn, but it can be turned.
Yeah, I've never tried.
There's so many different willows.
Yes. Tit willow. That's a song, isn't it? That's not looking bad. That's getting somewhere near. I don't want to go too thin.
You've heard that coconut wood is an awkward one to turn. Can't comment on that one. Douglas never tried it.
No, probably.
I would imagine it would be very stringy.
A bit like doing a Banksia nut, I think.
Yeah, they're not impossible. They're just uncomfortable.
I was going to say, I've heard they're not deeply uncomfortable. Yeah. Right, we're down to about 10 mil. I can go a little bit more, but not much.
You're not hitting the sporting when you're sanding that inside?
No, the sporting's all on this edge now.
Just that little bit on the edge?
No, there's a bit there. It doesn't show on the inside at all.
Right. So you should be able to sand it evenly then.
Yeah, it feels good.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm cutting it, it feels good. So.
Yeah, I think Doug's come in with the answer to the coconut. It can be turned if stabilised, and I think probably a lot of the other woods could be turned if they're stabilised, even balsa.
Yes, yeah, balsa wood, yep. Because you can turn bread if you stabilise it.
Exactly, yeah, you can turn more or less anything that's soft.
Not that I've ever tried. I don't particularly want to try either, but.
No, I've heard rumours that you can. Resin. Yeah.
Just take the edge off that. Take the edge off that. And I think
Yucca can be turned, but it's not very nice to turn, and there's quite a big hollow up through the centre. It's like a big polo, but it's not one that I would race after anyway.
we've got such nice English timbers, we don't need to, do we? Yeah, we can't beat a bit of yew or a bit of English walnut. Gorgeous timbers.
You talking to yourself?
Yes, because I've left the mic up stopped, haven't I? So I was just
Yeah.
talking about why go chasing around the world trying to find timbers that are going to be difficult to turn when we've got such gorgeous English ones like
Exactly.
yew, walnut. You know, there are loads of them.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's ready for sanding. Oh, it's only 8:10. It's not bad. Time I finish this and buffed it, because we'll get it completely finished, I think. It should look quite nice.
Dust extraction, or not going to bother?
Yeah, I suppose I could do. Why not? Thank you. I would have realised.
For me. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay for me. I'm sitting here in the without the dust.
The said raising. Yeah. I would have realised as soon as I started sanding, but just round both of those off because there was a slight nick out of one of them. That should do that. Gone a bit mad
oak.
using.
Yeah, oak can look very nice, Ben. Particularly quarter sawn with all the.
Hey, quarter sawn, particularly if you get the Medullary rays all coming out. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. But a lot of it is in how the timber is cut, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. This
In
has
all of
just
them.
been cut through and through, just been planked. So it was nearer the middle, so you might see a little bit of the rays in there, but you won't see a lot.
A little bit more there. It's getting there. I'm gonna stop it, slow it down, reverse it, turn it back on.
Are you locked on or
not? No, I'm not. That's why I'm being careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's stay in there. No, I thought about it when I put it on there and then didn't do anything. I thought, no, I want this size, I won't need to go backwards. Just goes to show, doesn't it? Best laid plans and all that.
Yeah, it does just make the sanding a little bit easier, I find.
Yeah, it's that little bit of end.
Use it.
Little bit of end grain that always shows, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I probably won't need to do it on the other grades. It's just this one. Let's have a look at that. Oh, that's better. That's much better. Yep. A few scratches from coarse grit. Oh no. Go the right way. Few scratches, but that's all right. It's only 120 grit. We'll get rid of those with the smoother stuff. It's quite hard though. The actual, the non-sported oak.
Oh yeah,
it's quite hard.
Currently, you have
Yes.
35 watching you.
Oh, well, brilliant, brilliant. Thank you very much, all of you. Really do appreciate your presence. It's quite a small bowl tonight because I was having to be prepared for Rich to do his invade, but it doesn't look as though he's going to be doing it now, but takes the pressure off. Be quite a nice sort of loose change bowl or key bowl or something, wouldn't it?
Well, Rich hasn't put anything up on Facebook anyway, so
He
I'm
hasn't,
guessing
right?
that he
Okay.
possibly won't be in.
No, so there's no pressure anyway then.
No,
But we'll be well clear before 9.
you've got 3/4 of an hour left, basically.
Yeah, yeah. There's no way I can make this last 3/4 of an hour.
We're
I'm not the
sound
flaming turner.
experts. No.
He obviously must really enjoy sanding.
Well, it's something I don't really enjoy.
It's something you do for it to get the effect, and you do it as well as you need to. But no, I wouldn't say I enjoy it. But I do like seeing the finished job, feeling nice.
Yeah.
Right.
Lawrence has put a question in. As you are speaking about wood, which one is the nicely wood in appearance for turning? I think he means the nicest wood in appearance for turning, or or just for turning.
There's quite a long list,
Mm,
but for me, it's very definitely you and laburnum are two that come high on the list. Walnut, English walnut is another one. Yeah, go on. You keep on. You carry on, Keith.
well, I was going to say definitely you. An oak. I can't turn big lumps of walnut, so walnut's out for me. But
Oh, right, okay.
laburnum's good, and
Was
I
that
can't
a breathing
turn.
thing or?
It's the oil.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm asthmatic, so I have to be a little bit careful of that, and I can't turn olive as well because of the
really?
oil in it.
Because of the oil.
Yeah, I can
Right,
do a
yeah,
small pen, and that's about it. But
yeah.
anything bigger than that, I suffer for hours afterwards.
Yeah, I've done the goblet in walnut for the competition, the club competition.
Oh right, yeah.
And I love turning it, and I've got a 6mm stem, not 6
Mhm.
inches, 8 inches long, something like that.
Yeah,
And it's come up absolutely beautifully.
yeah, it
Really pleased.
should be 6 inches from the bottom of the bowl to the top of the foot.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I
Yeah.
followed the regs.
Yeah.
Whatever they were. It's so long ago now, I can't remember.
And Chris has put in fruit woods for him. Yeah, most of the fruit woods are nice.
Yeah, they're okay. Oh, bugger. Oh, well, never mind. It's not going to be sanding
No
seal.
sanding sealers, no.
No, decided against it.
It'll still bring out the colour.
Oh, it still comes out. Yes, it's all right.
Yeah.
It just soaks a little bit more in, doesn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Just be a little bit more
Lynn
generous.
suggests go over it twice.
Yeah, could do that. Yeah, that's no problem.
I think half of it is that you just need to get a little bit of heat into it now to melt the beeswax and the oils into the wood a little bit more.
Yeah, with oak, it's not actually warm. I thought with oak it might be warm just simply from sanding, but it's not actually. But
yes, most of the burrs, like's been commented on, are amazing.
Yeah, I don't treat those as normal timber; they're specials.
Yeah.
But I think we agree more or less on our choice of favourite timbers then, apart from the walnut one. Yeah.
Yeah, the walnut only. I like it, but it's just one that I can't turn.
You can't turn, so that's that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's out of the window as far as I'm concerned. So I've given all my walnut away. Scott had a load. You've had a couple of bits, I think.
I may have done. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was giving my sister-in-law worked at a timber yard, and she gave me a great big log of walnut, which is where most of the stuff I've done so far has come from. But, Very nice it was.
And the
She
other
doesn't
one I
work.
quite like, but you don't see much of it around, is larch. You do need
Large.
a decent sharp chisel to finish
Right.
it.
I've not turned larch, so I don't know.
No, it's got fantastic colour to it.
I must grab a
Through from
Christmas
the
tree. Yeah.
through from pink through to oranges,
Oh,
and
really?
it
Yeah.
does really finish nice. It's quite a coarse grain, quite an
hmm
aggressive wood to turn, but it is quite nice when it's finished.
The one that you can't get now is piranha pine. That used to be lovely with those red streaks and things in it.
Yeah, yeah, window
But
boards and
yeah,
mouldings that they
yeah.
used to
Mostly
run out.
sheets, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah. But you just can't. I haven't seen it around for a long time now.
no, I've got a couple of small bits in there for pens more than anything.
I imagine it would turn all right.
Oh, it turns all right, no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, because it's quite dense. For softwood, it's quite dense, isn't it?
Yeah, virtually no sand into that.
Oh,
Come
really? Yeah,
straight off the tool. You can go straight onto 240.
yeah.
God, that has brought some colour into it now, mate.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it's lovely. Unfortunately, underneath is probably nicer than top, but I'll put it down upside down.
Mm,
Not a problem. Because most of that white sporting is underneath. But I had no choice as to which way up it went,
no,
because of that lump that was missing.
it was the only way I could cut it to get maximum out of
Sure,
it.
sure. Yeah, no, that wasn't a criticism at all.
No,
So I think it's a
no.
lovely little piece of timber.
Ben's saying he dislikes tulip. Yeah, there's no colour or character to it, Ben, is there?
No,
It's
I've got some to pick up from Amberley actually.
right.
Peter the Dutchman's put some down there for me,
Okay.
and I'll find a use for it. It's not, if you're going to colour it, it's not so bad.
Yeah, it takes colour quite well, but that's
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
It'd be
It's very
be quite
bland.
quite useful for the Christmas trees or snowmen that you're doing for the bodies. If you're doing a solid body,
Yep.
it
True.
turns, and as it's so bland, it's quite good.
In fact, I think that was tulip wood, if I remember rightly. My
Yeah, I
pencil
believe it
pot.
was. Yeah,
Mm,
I believe it was because we had a discussion before you started.
that's right. Yep. And it's all right for that. It's not a problem.
And some of the tulip can actually have a slightly green tint to it as well,
Yeah.
but it's quite a quick growing wood.
Yes, the
So
rings are a long way apart. Yep.
yeah, yeah. So it's one I avoid.
It's
But
not
I
an
really
interesting one. It's not one you'd
no.
queue up in a shopping queue for or anything, is it?
Oh no. You'd offer it to your mate just to say you didn't have to buy it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I bought some second hand in a place near Oxford somewhere. Second hand timber
Hmm.
place, and they had some tulip woods. I thought I'd buy some and try it. That's where that piece came from.
Right.
I thought I'd buy it and try it and see. You can't criticise until you've tried it, can you?
No, because all woods are different. Two different trees can turn completely different as well.
Yep, that's right. But no, it's not one I would go out of my way to get again. But as I'm going to have some
No.
more when I've been down to Amberley sometime. I'll pick it up.
Hmm.
Probably when I come down and see you down there.
Yep. Well, you need to if you're gonna want tulips that big, Douglas, you need to plant them on the compost heap, bit like bit like your marrows. They do certainly grow then.
It's actually a poplar, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Tulip wood.
But it's not as strong as poplar because poplar is
No.
a lot taller and thinner.
Well, one and all, I'm going to buff it next because I can. just to get a real good shine on it, because I think it'll take it. But it's not looking bad. You can see
So
that.
that's not bad colour, from what
No,
I
it's
can
quite
remember
nice.
it looked like,
And you've
with the
got all
camera
this.
as it is.
Oh yes, yeah. And you've got all this underneath.
Mm.
You can see that. Yes, you can. That piece
Oh,
there,
yeah.
which is really rather nice. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. That's good. That's good. I wonder if that goes in there. I've not tried this with the F-jaws.
Yeah, it fits.
It fits.
Mm.
Spot on.
Is it on, or is that run at an angle?
No, I thought it was
Oh,
crooked, but it isn't.
Yeah.
It's running true. I don't need to worry about the first two. I'll just do the Carnauba wax. We'll do it. 1500-ish.
Do you want to move the camera a fraction, pull it out a bit, mate?
Yep, I will do. Just let me get the speed set. That'll do. This one here. Bring it. Oh, move the.
Yeah, that's better. I think we'll see what you're doing then.
Somewhere
Stop
there.
still. Down a bit.
I should be here.
Yeah, down. Whoa. Somewhere about there.
It's come loose. Fix. No. Fix it. Turn it. Back there. Is that right?
Yep. Yep, we should be able
in-
to see what you're doing. Yep.
Should be in here. Yep. Right.
Yeah, that's spot on, that is.
Good.
Douglas is saying to me there are a lot of woods that were around when he was a lot younger have disappeared. Yes, I agree there, but some of them have actually had their names changed as well.
Yes. And an awful lot are listed.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to buy them anymore. It's quite a number in that category.
Yeah,
Ebony being one of them.
Yeah.
Rosewood. Some rosewoods.
Some of the rosewoods, yeah, not all of them.
Yeah. No, not all of them, but there's quite a few foreign timbers, particularly, that are effectively listed now, aren't they?
Yes, yes, the site is and list.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It's quite a nice. It's not a high gloss shine. I don't really want a high gloss shine. It's quite a nice sheen to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's come up really well. This is the one where I'm hanging on to it for dear life.
Yep, because it throws it around the workshop otherwise.
It does. I think that's really rather nice. That's going to be it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might at some point get the mop and
Do the
go around the
inside.
middle. It didn't quite catch the bottom, but I'll do that in my own time.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I'm gonna have a sit down now and talk to all my friends.
Yeah. So Lionel's just joined us to watch you sit down. But you're more than welcome, Lionel.
Hello, Lionel. You didn't miss a lot. That's what
You
you
only missed that.
A nice little bowl, and it's
oak.
It's oak, yep. And the rim is sloping down, reflected in the shape underneath as well. So it's the same thickness all the way across. And I think that just adds a little something to the design. Makes it quite attractive, and it's got quite a nice finish on it. It's not a high gloss. I didn't want a high gloss particularly. That's probably because I forgot to put the sanding sealer on. But it's actually
you
quite
get
nice.
back in there tomorrow, and once that's soaked in, that'll probably buff up again better.
It probably would. I'm quite happy with that actually. I like that. You can see it's more glossy underneath where I did put the sanding sealer, but I don't mind that. I think that's really quite nice.
No,
It's got a shine, so it's got a proper finish to it. No, I like
Got a
that.
sheen to it.
A sheen to it, yes.
Yeah.
And it's showing off the colours beautifully. The cameras never do justice to it, do they?
No,
But
no, but that's not
you know,
far off.
no, no, it's
That's
not.
not bad.
And
That camera.
that one, that this sporting
Mm.
looks absolutely stunning. It's lovely. I've got a thing about sporting. I like it anyway. I like anything that's naturally deformed, if you like.
Mm.
So, but no, very pleased with that. So, any more questions?
Only
We've
from
got
Douglas.
we've got
You've got
plenty of
half an
time.
hour spare, so do another one.
Number two. Um, what have I got? I've got this has got a mounting point on it. PCU. I could turn something out of that. On the other hand, I can't remember what I've cut that for. I cut it for something, and it's got a mounting point on it for sea jaws.
No idea.
What could I make for that from that? Lots of things.
Little vase.
Could be a little vase, couldn't it? Yeah, could be quite nicely. Right, change my chuck. Right, we'll come back onto here then. Which one was it? That one. Yep.
No.
I'll reset it in a minute.
Oh, it is that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it is that one, but it's
Because we've got one camera that shows very green.
yeah, that's that one.
Yeah.
That one. That one. Yes. But we'll sort one out in a minute to do spindle work. Take that off of there. Take the chuck off. Put the other one on.
Well, you got some nice comments come through.
Good.
Anyway, and Douglas is saying no problem, Andy. Take it easy. The bowl is great.
Good. Thank you, Rod Douglas. But if I'm given a challenge, I mean, can't ignore it. It may not
But
be
if you
completely.
no, and say even if it's only the outside as a
I was going to say it may not
part
be
one.
completely finished, but
No.
we can get it part way, can't we? There's that. Stick that in there, I think. Probably. That can go in there.
Still no comment up from Rich, so I'm guessing
Nice.
that it's a no-go tonight for him anyway.
Yep. Yeah. I'll stick the. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, we're not on that camera anyway, are we?
No, we're on the green one.
Yep. Now then, which one do we want? That one?
That'll do for the outside.
Or that one? Yeah, I think I
Or that
prefer
one.
the first one. Yeah, whichever either of them, wouldn't they?
Mm.
Right. Let's have a go.
You can see the tool on that one because it's
On this
more
one?
overhead. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, let's try fixing that. Just for a laugh.
Doug Miller's off. Needs to go. Might get something done. Lovely piece, Andy. Bye all.
Thank you.
Cheers, Doug.
Cheers, Dad. Bye. Who was it challenged me to do this?
Doug. Yeah, Douglas Mungham.
So it was Doug, and he's gone.
No, that was Doug Miller.
Oh, sorry,
This is
Doug. Right.
Douglas Mungham.
Yeah, that's right. I'll let him off then. Right, what have we got in the way of grain? All right, we're nearly down to. Oh, yeah, we are there. Okay, a little bit more, and we'll be starting to show some colour.
Douglas has put a question in there, a box, Andy.
Put a question in.
Yeah, box rather than a vase.
Oh,
I'm not sure that that's a good bit of wood. There's a fair crack in that, isn't there, at the top?
yeah. I think I'm going to do a bud vase. To be honest, partly because of the time, but I have to say I've never done a box live, so I shall bear that in mind.
David Nichols just joined us. Welcome to second instalment, which is going to be a vase of sorts.
To keep it simple, it'll be a bud vase, because then all I have to do is drill a 16mm hole in the top and put a test tube inside it. Talk about designing on the fly. It doesn't want to be anywhere near as big as that. It's still too big on it. About there. That's not looking too bad.
Where you put in the base of it? Where you mark in the base?
I don't know yet.
Because
I'm really working that out yet.
Looking at it from me, that is too. You've got the centre too high.
This bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking of ending it there.
Right. Yeah. So I think you've got to take the centre down so that it's more of a third up rather than nearly halfway.
It is nearly halfway, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. That's what comes of designing it on the fly. I didn't have this design in mind at all when I started. somewhere there, a bit more.
I would have possibly have
Yeah.
kept the shape. It's about the right. Yeah, that's about right. But I would have possibly made that more concave off of that point above, rather than making it convex.
I was making it convex to match the bottom,
Right.
so that was rounded, and then sort of OG-ish.
Put the parting tool in so you can mark the bottom, because it's
Yep.
you got a visual point then.
About there is what I had in mind. I'm not unhappy with that.
No. Okay.
No.
It's your bit of wood.
Yeah, no, I'm not unhappy with that. I think
You're
I'll
the
just
one wielding the chisel.
and basically what I was doing was doing it all with the roughing gouge,
Yes. Yeah.
which I'm just going to use a little scraper just to get in here, tidy this up a little bit. Just one or two tool marks, that's all. Which would probably have sanded off, but
You're right there, Ben.
what's that?
He says, never ask another wood turner for an opinion on form.
No, absolutely. That's better. Oh, excuse me.
Coughing better, mate.
I don't want to go too much thinner there because of the test tube. I've got to drill a hole in that yet. Right, okay. Now then, get this out of the way. Test tubes up there. I can't reach. Get my little step ladders out. 5'7.5" isn't quite tall enough. This says test tubes, so let's hope that it is. Plastic ones. I used to use glass ones, but the timber moves and breaks them,
Yeah.
which is not very good. Come on. Yeah, 16 mil.
Yeah, you're right, Douglas. They were sort of carafes of wine, weren't they, that were wrapped in straw?
Oh, yeah, the what do they call them? Something boys. Yeah, I know what they mean.
Chianti bottle. Michael McEwen's put in.
Oh, I forgot to cover my keyboard again.
Sure, we can't see it.
Yep, it's done. It's done. Too late, but hey. Right, now then. 16 mil bit. Is that the one I had out? It is. That's a bit of luck. It's the one I was using for me glass balls.
Mm-hmm. Nick Castle's put in carboys.
Carboys, that's the word I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No, it's 100 mil, isn't it? I think. What have I done with it? There it is. So I'm not going to get that in there. Oh no, I know what I used to use. Yeah, it's 100 mil. I think I used an auger bit. I could start it with this.
So you've got a good 3 inches there, haven't you?
Yeah, it'll stay straighter. If I start with this, let's get this out of the way. I want to go a little bit deeper because I just want to dish the top slightly. It looks a bit nicer, which I probably should have done before I did this. But there we are, I didn't. Nope, too far. I did the quill too far.
So easy done.
Yeah. If I'm not watching that, I know I've got to stop at 20 on there. Like that. And now then, see if I can find my auger bits just to finish it off. That's that one, I think. Yep. Good old Screwfix. 16 is the one with the tape on it.
And that's probably the 4 inches as well then.
There's a pretty good chance that yes.
Yeah. Here's one I used earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, that's hot.
That might be warm as well.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So now you need to drop the speed right back, won't you?
Yep. Yeah. I'm tempted to use these all the way down right from the beginning in the past, and not had problems with them. I did grind the screw thread off the front. Front end. Turn it down a bit.
Wouldn't know, Ben. Screwfix's phone number. No. Do it all online now.
I was going to say go online, you'll find it. But there are so many of them that you just go to your nearest one. If you go on their website, it'll tell you all that.
Oh, I think he's having a go because you got the box out, mate.
All right.
And it was on the top.
Yeah, it was.
You need to go deeper than that because you're going to dish the top.
Yeah,
don't forget.
Yeah, my screwdriver, my chuck came loose.
Ah, okay.
That's the only reason I pulled it back out. And I should think if I go to about there, that's going to be about right. And I'll make it match. I've done it again. I'll make it match the test tube. Yeah, perfect. So I don't want that blooming great thing.
So you've still got 33 watching you.
Pretty good. We nearly finished. I mean, obviously, I was apart from sanding and whatever, but it's made.
Can you come on to an end cam, mate, for a minute?
Yeah. Which one do you want?
Because you just headbutted that one, I think.
That one?
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. We can see what you're doing.
So can I. It's a worry, isn't it? And then I think just to see where we are, I shall pop that in there. 105, 104, but bearing in mind that's probably going into the hole at the bottom. That's probably not going to be too far away. I'll just take that roughness out. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Yep. I'm not going to push that all the way in there because I will just sand that out a bit when I do the finishing. But I think 10 to 9, that's not a bad time to finish. So if I take that, yes, I've only got to part it off. And there it is. That will be the bottom there when I've parted it off, but I wanted to do a bit of sanding and obviously I'm finishing before I do that. But I think with those knots and what have you in it, it's going to look quite nice, quite attractive. So there it is.
2 for 1 tonight then, guys.
2 for 1. There we are. That looks silly. So yes, there we are. Little bowl and a bud vase.
Oak bowl, you bud vase.
Oak bowl, you bud vase. And the bud vase won't take much finishing now, if I'm honest. That won't take very long. But it's time to go indoors and have a drink. So thank you very much, everybody, for coming along. Phone number for Screwfix, Ben. I think we've already answered that, haven't we?
Yeah.
Go online. Just
no, it was on the box that you had. You got your grill bits out.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that's why you saw it.
Oh right, yep. 0870 010 4141. But I mean, Google Screwfix and it'll come up with that Screwfix Direct or www.screwfix.com. There it is. And they'll send you lots of their lovely catalogues and things. And they'll tell you where your nearest one is. They send them through the post, or you can pop in and pick them up. You know, it's order and click and collect or delivery.
So you've got some nice comments coming in there.
Good. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Peter. Chris. Douglas. It was a last minute piece, really, wasn't it? It was only, what was that, 10 minutes?
Quarter of an hour, I think. Yeah, just.
Yeah.
But they're quite quick and easy to knock out, the bud vases.
Yes, they are. Yeah, I like doing them actually, and I sell a fair number of them. It depends what design. If you make them boring, you don't sell them for obvious reasons. But people like something decorative, and I do sell a number of them. So I always have quite a few available. Oh, excuse me. Oh yes, the bottle with the straw around the bottom. That is Chianti, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes. So I think we've answered all the questions as we've gone through.
Just because I can.
Yeah.
Come and join me, Keith. Oh no, click the right button. You might do. That's it.
There we are, guys. Just to prove that I am still alive and breathing.
So good. Any more questions for anybody or anything? And if not, I shall press the button. I've enjoyed it tonight. I enjoyed that quick bud vase. I like a quick bud vase now and again.
Well, sometimes you
And
just need need pushing into something that's not quite so technical, don't you?
yeah, and it's fun to do.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
sort of little bit of showing off involved. I mean, that's always not a bad thing. Yeah, some of that's finished actually. I think that'd be quite nice. I should put that up for sale on Saturday. I have
Hmm.
a village market, so we'll see how it goes. Good. Ooh, Andy with tech. Hey. No, I'm missing that one, Douglas.
Yeah, I missed it as well.
But hey.
I think it was something you said, last minute piece.
Oh, yes, could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was good fun. Thank you very
Mm.
much, everybody. I don't know how many we've got still in. 20. Oh, still, no, it's still 28.
Right. So you've sort of had 30 odd
Sorry.
in there.
Right, I didn't I didn't mute YouTube and then went over to it. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah,
haven't
good.
changed.
That's all right then.
Yeah.
New comments. No, that's not. Good. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. And I'll say good night and good night from me.
And it's good
And good
night
night
from
from him.
me. And we'll all see you next time,
See you
which
next
is
Tuesday.
Tuesday lunchtime. I think that's you, Andy, isn't it, again?
I'm trying to remember what date is that. That's the 30th. Yes, it's me.
You're doing lunchtime.
I'm
That's
doing
right.
lunchtime on the 30th, and then we're down. The only one next one after that is the 7th, which is me at lunchtime, you in the evening.
Mm.
So
We're trying to
third,
share them out so we both got more or less the same.
that's right. And I've had a fortnight's holiday, so I've got some catching up to do.
Mm.
So good, lovely, rightio. Thank you very much for coming along, and you're very welcome, Douglas. And I really enjoy doing it. So thanks for supporting us. Bye, everybody.
Yep. Cheerio.